between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills.
Miami's Bearbear to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of
that was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second and 12. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Ross Blacklock on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
From midfield, here's Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, They said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will score. Touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
It's good. Makes the score Bills 7, Texans nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson on his slant, complete to Green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Watson just beating the play clock. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. You want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Now a first down throw. Watson buying time to his left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Buffalo and Houston, two up-and-comers in the AFC. And you may remember they met in the wild card round a season ago. That game most likely to be remembered for the Deshaun Watson play where he spun away from the two defenders before finding Tywan Jones for a big play late. And that game went into overtime, tied at 19, before Kaimi Fairbairn won it with a field goal in the extra session. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Oh, shit, I didn't know I had you back on.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Bills 7, Texans 6.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll find Everett there, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's out of bounds.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run, and the Bills will extend their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field, and of course for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Gets around him. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13
give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
quick throw completed by Watson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Houston.
It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Number 23.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
The score, Bills 14, Texans 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
24-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Devin Singletary.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's got this down to the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Throwing on first down is Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So third and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's Singletary. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
29-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Stepping up, he'll try and... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run here with Singletary. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 27-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
From the gun, here's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Will Fuller was the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
1st down, Houston.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down, Texans.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Being chased out left. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
On the carry.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
For the extra point.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got an open man. It's Harmon. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Allen on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Tennessee. The Jags have just scored as they'll add on to their lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And caught, right side, Green. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Third down.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Oh, yeah, you're still teaching me on these RPOs. Was that an RPO or was that a designed quarterback run the whole way?
I think it was an RPO, and a lot of times we have to distinguish RPO, zone read, all those things that come with it. But to me, this was a play call from the coach that said, here it is, now make the right decision. And that's exactly what he did.
Indeed, he did, and able to convert on 3rd down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Watson keeps himself upright, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Justin Houston, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Watson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston.
A.J. Green.
A.J. Green, 42 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
There's
He's
JJ.
going to go down. The Texans been able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
J.J. Watt.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
41 Mike. They're not ready for this, man.
Operating from the gun. Allen. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Damn it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mike 41. Oh, you got deep? Hey, hold on. Let's go.
Allen maybe with a free play. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Are you kidding me?
It was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. From the gun, Allen.
Got to come out there.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The throw over the middle, taken in.
Come out,
and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
You got three down. Watch 88.
Singletary again.
Stop him.
And
Come
that'll
on,
move
baby.
him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come out in the pistol. The Bills on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. He can he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Wow.
And with a flag down,
What is
he
that,
goes down.
man?
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Yikes. Good to see it, man. And holding. 1st down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans have broken the tie.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive line is insane. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive line, it's tough for him because he's prepped all week as well. He can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Allen now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And
yeah.
Throw off. He's taken down.
Let's get
what a huge play at this point in the game. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Yeah. You know what's happening. You know that show's with empty, right?
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Empty, right?
Now Allen. He's going to let it fly.
Carson's got that speed, boy.
Intercepted there. That would have been
Carson's got that speed, boy.
Caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
Carson's got that speed, boy.
To throw is Allen. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
24-yard line.
Hey, my boy,
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary with time running out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Gano for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That will tie the game at 34. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Watson off play action. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
21 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn.
A 51-yard attempt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the back.
No way, bro! Come on!
To the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Son!
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. As a fan
Wow,
of the NFL,
man.
for an opener, you can't
Giving up
ask for
50
much more
fucking
than this
pounds.
overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Allen to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 41's coming. 41's the mic. Gotta do better. Come on,
Throwing again. Allen. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. 16 yards, a 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Now Allen again. Catch is made. It's Harmon. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You're trapped.
And again, it's Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
The ball carrier.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Jesus Christ, bro.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Hey, you don't want to see it. You don't want it. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Has to be a fumble.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at
He had the
OT.
strip ball on, too. Doesn't fumble. Yikes.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to hit his running back. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
In overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bills, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Houston, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.